is the Chrissie Swan Show.
I'm thrilled to welcome my friend all the way from America, psychic medium John Edward. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you. What an unlikely friendship we've had over the last 10 or 11 years.
Yeah, maybe a little longer.
Is it a bit longer?
I think it might be a little bit longer.
I just feel like I met you when... Oh, no, it is just a little bit longer because my middle son is 11 and I hadn't had him yet when I first met you. We met on The Circle,
yes,
and which was a TV show I did. And we just hit it off immediately.
Complete past life connection.
Yes. I wonder what we were. Do you know what we were in a past life?
I don't know, but I think you were bossy.
Nothing's changed.
Well, we do come back to work on the same lessons.
I know we do. And I've got about 4 more lives to go before I master that. Now, you are coming to Australia at the end of the year for a national tour. I have been to your show. It is extraordinary.
Thank you.
And Australia loves you. What is it that you think why do you think you resonate so much with us?
I just love the community aspect and what it feels like here as a group, and I feel like there's a appreciation of a direct form of communication and a no BS kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a synastry that's there.
Yeah.
And I'm sure an astrologer, if they looked at like my chart and the astrological chart of Australia, would say, "Oh, I see it."
Yeah, right.
Like the astrocartography is there.
Having only just met you this past week, John, and we got to share a dinner together, which was really lovely. Something about you that I think Aussies would really appreciate and get is you have our same sense of humour. Like you're a little bit like naughty and dirty, which Aussies love, and I think that comes across.
Yes.
It's my Scorpio rising.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
I've got a question for you in terms of all the countries that you've done shows in. When you get messages from the other side, are some of them culturally appropriate to the audience, but you don't understand?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Wow. Yes. I had that happen, not even at an event. I had that happen through somebody through my wife's family that's Portuguese, and somebody that was there that had lost. Her dad came through. We were all like, a whole bunch of us were away, and I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
So I had gotten information from this woman's dad. Sandra, my wife, had to translate, and we're going back and forth, and all of it's being validated through Sandra, not through me, because I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I said, I go, tell her dad wants to remind her about when he washed the puppies on the side of the house. So I see Sandra say that, and I see the person respond, and I say my wife's expression. She goes, he wasn't washing the puppies. He was drowning the puppies.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh,
So,
that is dark.
Yeah. So what had happened is that dog had a previous litter, and he wasn't dealing with another litter, and the way that I interpreted said message was he was clearly washing the puppies.
Yes.
Because why would you do that?
Maybe that's what he told them. Like we go, oh, we're taking the dog to the country to live in a farm. Maybe that's what he told them.
No,
just watching them.
It was very clear what he was doing, and he came through very accurately describing it. I just misinterpreted the message because in my brain I was like, no, you don't.
It couldn't be that.
He clearly had to be washing the puppies.
What is the most kind of extreme reaction someone has had to a reading with you?
So when you ask me that, and when somebody asks me a question like that, I always go with what's shown to me in the moment, because I've got 4 decades of this.
Yeah.
I was in Overland Park, Kansas, and there was a gentleman, a very large gentleman, in the back of the room, and I was reading for somebody in the front of the room. Now, what I did not know is that he was with these people, and what I did not know is he had got to go to the restroom. So as I'm delivering information, they weren't getting it, and I was being persistent, as you know, I will be persistent.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this guy, we're talking like football size, starts charging me. He's like running towards me, and I remember like standing there like watching it happen. And I was like slowly starting to like back up, and there was no security. Like it was like me and my buddy that was in the back of the room, and I like looked at him like, what is going on here? Like, and when the guy got right where I was standing, about 5 feet away, burst out in tears and said, "That's my sister." And then he looked at his family like, "What's wrong with you? Like, how did you not know that?" Yeah, and I like looked at them like, yeah, what's wrong with you? Meanwhile, I'm like sweating because I thought I was getting my butt kicked.
God. John Edward, it is such a thrill to see you. And if you want to go and see John's live shows, they really are a great night out.
And you're going all across the country, like everywhere.
I am. I can't wait.
Head to, and we're talking everywhere, like even Townsville.
Yep.
You know, head to John Edward's website. It's johnedward.net. And all the tickets are there. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
What a thrill. Celia Pacola joins us.
Hello.
Gosh, it's so, I haven't seen you since you've had a baby.
What gave it away that I've had a baby? Is it the fact that at this moment I have a tiny person sitting on my
Well,
lap?
it was either that or you'd gone into ventriloquism. but
Can you imagine? I mean, what is the greater life change? You know?
I can see your lips moving, so I think it might be a baby.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, she's my agent. She goes everywhere with me.
Have you found that being a creative person and then having a baby is the hardest thing to kind of calibrate?
Honestly, I thought being a creative person, like it's my job, is telling stories and jokes, that I would be better at stories and jokes for a baby. Like I'm with her and I've got nothing. I'm like, la la, there's a frog. Do you want some more milk? Like I've got nothing for the kid. Like that's been the most shocking thing because I was like, I'm going to crush this. You know, I'm funny. I'm entertaining. That's my whole deal.
I know.
Nah, but it's been... Yeah, it's strange. And I was back at work, so I was, because in our line of work, people are like, oh, you're taking maternity leave? I'm like, there is no maternity. Like, I just stopped answering emails. That's it. That's what maternity leave is.
Hi. Oh, my God.
This is very entertaining for people. And it's fun bringing her here because also you can see what she looks like, but we've made our first parenting decision, which is to not put images of her on the internet.
I couldn't agree with you more.
It's not for any privacy reasons. It's just because she's pretty ugly. And we're just trying to protect her, you know, from the clouds.
From the trolls.
And also, we're just going to wait till the new idea money is right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wait for take five's gazumping offer. Yeah.
Do you know what's interesting, though, is that I'm quickly learning, like any parenting decision you make, someone's going to have a problem with it because whatever you don't do, you're essentially saying to people who do that they're a bad parent.
You
know what I mean?
That's how they hear it.
Right? And I had a person on Instagram, because we didn't put it, we had a face covered up, who in the comments section in all capital letters wrote, "Why do you hide baby's face?" And I was like, you mate. You
are why.
You stranger
you are
who is
why.
aggressively interested in seeing my baby's face.
Exactly.
But the thing is as well, it's a baby. Like, you know what they look like. They look like a baby.
It's nobody's
A
business.
little potato.
They look like a little potato.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Utopia kicking off tonight.
Yep.
When did you have the time to do that?
Oh, it was perfect. It was not that long ago. So it was because Utopia films quite fast, it was actually good to have a bit of routine, a bit of structure. So I had a couple of days out of the house a week, which was fun when the wardrobe department called me and were like, have your measurements changed? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I might come in for a fitting.
I'm going to need a few centimetres across the bust.
Yeah.
And maybe some trapdoor action.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was pumping on set. That's what's strange as well. Is that it's a weird new working environment to be like, I need a room, which we called the dairy, because it's where I would go to milk.
Yep.
Every couple of hours to have to go and pump milk out of my tits, Jack. This is the reality of what this is.
It is stunning what happens.
Did your cast members come and help you or assist? Like, was Dave Lawson and Dilrook in there holding bulb whilst you did
we
so?
did not. No, the baby wasn't there. This was just milking. So I did not need any assistance in the milking department. I don't know how close you think we are on set. But how's this? It was a betting pool to bet how many mils I would pump.
I love it.
So
How many
I'm
mils
off
were
to
you
the
getting
dairy.
out?
Look, it was on the tail end, so not a lot. About 100, 110, which is still pretty good.
I also want to talk about, thank God you're here. It's back. Did you have to think about accepting this challenge, whether you had the energy or the time or wherewithal to do it?
Oh, when I was told, the intro was, so, thank God your hair's coming back. And my heart sank because I was like, oh no, they're going to ask me to go through the door.
Yes.
And then they went, would you be interested in hosting it? I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm just really excited that the show's coming back. And I figure as host, I'm in the best spot to watch it.
Have you called Shane Bourne for some tips?
I might be mad. I mean, is it cool to call the person you're effectively...
Bish stole my job.
Yeah, he might be.
Amazing.
He might be mad. I couldn't stand it if Shane Bourne was mad at me.
I know. Well, what do you do?
Yeah, no, keep that to yourself.
This is going to make everyone, including myself, feel old. It was 14 years since it's been on air.
No.
Nah. So
you wouldn't have been
Shane
old.
Bourne might be dead. No,
no, he's not. You haven't been on the show, have you?
No. So I had sort of an audition at the time, and it was not good. And it's never. I'm always been more of a writer than an improviser.
Right.
So I was absolutely terrified of it.
Cannot wait for it to come back. I'm so excited for it.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
We've just got back from Adelaide, and it was our first flight together, really. Maybe
was.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you will congratulate me for giving you your space.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't even look at me.
No, I couldn't look at you because on Friday you confessed right at the 11th hour of the show that you have a tradition of a takeoff song. And you asked me very innocently, as if, of course, everybody has a takeoff song.
I thought it just might have been a thing.
It is not a thing, I can assure you. Yours is this.
Lift Off by Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Dear listener, can I tell you, as soon as we started moving, I was like, okay, I'll shut up now. You're doing your thing. He's got his AirPods in.
We're about to ascend.
And he's looking out the window. He's looking out the window with a
tune.
Yes, he had the window seat, by the way, of course. But he was looking out there with a slight melancholy, reflective.
I was not.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't.
You were. I nearly got a photo of it, but I didn't want to embarrass you. But apparently this is a thing.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10. Do you have a takeoff song? Just before we go on, turns out you've also got a landing song.
Yeah. You didn't realise that either, did you?
No, I didn't.
It's
until the AirPods went back in.
It's Midnight City by M83. It's a bit of a vibe.
Every time you land, you listen to
We've
this.
landed.
M83 sounds like the number of a flight that disappeared and was never
It does.
was never seen again.
I'm gonna have to change that.
Yeah, I'm jinxing it. Linda, have you got a takeoff or come down song or whatever it's called?
Oh, hi there, Chrissie and Jane.
Hi,
I
Linda.
do. I have a takeoff song.
What is it?
I'm flying kind of, well, it's the Black Eyed Peas, Let's Get It Started. And I love that song because I find flying exciting but kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So I really love to get that song going because it's... yeah, totally. Anytime you need a little bit of courage or tap into some positive energy, move forward, that's the song.
Linda, so if you're travelling with people, do they know that you're out of service for a few minutes on takeoff?
No, I do keep it a little bit private because my family would mock me mercilessly.
Oh, too late, Linda.
I do too, Linda,
know,
but I was delirious on Friday and I let it slip. I was vulnerable.
You were vulnerable. And look at me mercilessly caning him.
And we've been mocked.
You're in the draw for 10K a day in May, Linda. Josh, what is your takeoff song?
So my go-to song is Voodoo Child by the Road Traders.
Yes!
Snap Bass for life.
Love that song. As it starts getting into the first chorus, you just hit the runway.
Yeah.
It gets faster. You take off. Boom, you're on for a good time.
Yes, I'm the same. The timing's great.
Party
Josh-
Central.
Party Central. Do you do it to take your mind off the nerves, or it's just like you imagine that you're in a video clip?
I just think it's like the start of an adventure, regardless if it's a business or a holiday. It's time to get going. Let's party.
I'm more sort of melancholy. Like, I did a lot of train travel when I was little, and I like listening to flame trees and staring out at the countryside. Like, you know, it's a sad moment. Yeah.
No, mine's exciting.
Okay, Lauren, let's finish with you. What is your takeoff song?
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Look, did it spoil your moment to find out that R. Kelly is one of the worst men that's ever drawn breath in the civilization that we currently enjoy?
I do know that, but what can I do? I mean, it's like go along the Michael Jackson line. What can you do? You can't stop yourself singing.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Hi, Georgie.
A gal could get used
You
to
should
this.
speak to the EPs at the project and have that arranged.
Absolutely. Now, you are a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Massive.
I can't remember when we made that connection.
I don't know, but because we're soul bonded, it was probably very early on. I'm not sure when, because I think it made me love you more, obviously.
I know.
Because I just,
Same here.
every time someone understands Tay.
As soon as I heard that she might be coming, you know, that March is on the cards for her,
Yes,
obviously.
yes.
I had to really make a decision about how I was going. It's like the Hunger Games. How am I going to get this ticket? And I think our best bet as a true Swiftie, we're about to find out who the ultimate Swiftie is, by
Yes.
the way. I think I'm going to go on my own. One ticket.
Yes.
One ticket.
When you are with just Swifties who know the songs as well as you do, not a casual fan, it's like Swifties know the intakes of breath. They know the harmonies. They know the extra
Oh,
side
these
bits that
people
she
need help.
does.
These people need help.
Or are they just living their best life? I don't know.
I don't know.
Alrighty, let's get into this game. So I have got 6 Taylor Swift songs here.
Okay.
They are all from
Folklore.
folklore.
I had to choose one album and I went folklore.
Yep.
So I've got 6 songs here. I'm going to go alternating between the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy, you're going to start. It's essentially a finish the lyric game. I'm going to play the song.
Mm-hmm.
When the music stops, you need to keep singing the lyrics, and we will then see.
I'm going to
if
stand
it
up
is-
so I can really enjoy it.
All right, I'll stand up. Hang on, I'll stand up too.
Okay, all right.
Alrighty, Chrissy, we're going to start with you.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
I'm also very nervous.
Oh, easy.
Oh, here we go.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones.
When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Let's check the tape.
When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Easy, Jack. You're going to have to do better than that.
Well
Come on.
done.
Alrighty, one to Chrissy. All right, Tani, you're up.
Oh, God, I'm nervous. Here we go. Oh, hello. What
Invisible
a song.
String.
Invisible String. Oh, God. Do I know the verses, though? Here we go. This will be a test.
Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park.
I used to think I would meet somebody.
I used to think I'd meet somebody.
Oh, my God.
Nailed it.
I don't think we're going to get a winner.
Alrighty,
How good
Swanee.
is Invisible Spring? I mean,
it's-
Invisible String. I just love it so much.
It's so good.
Round 2.
I want you to know I'm a mirror ball.
I'll show you every version of yourself tonight.
I'll show you every
Version of yourself tonight.
Wow, alrighty.
That was tough. Well done.
2 to Swanee. All right, Tani, you're up.
Wow, we're getting
God.
deep into the album tracks
Oh,
now.
it's getting harder. Oh my gosh. What a track.
What
oh
a
God.
track.
Okay. Oh, it's going to be tricky.
This is hard.
This is
We
hard.
gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room. And
If I'm on fire, you'll be made of ashes too.
if I'm on fire,
How are you feeling?
you'll be made of
Uncomfortable by the look of it.
You guys need to speak to someone after this. Alrighty, last round.
I know a very
Last round.
tiny restaurant with a private karaoke room.
Oh my God.
And we need to do
We
it.
need to go.
Yeah.
We need to go.
Okay.
Oh, what a song.
Oh my
Even
God,
I
what
know
a song.
this.
Here we
Oh
go.
my God.
A story. A story song.
That's what she's known for. Here we go.
Rebecca rode up on the afternoon train. It was sunny. Her salt box house on the coast took her mind off St. Louis.
Ooh. Bill was the heir to the Standard Oil name and money.
Bill was the heir to the Standard Oil name.
Wow.
Money. That was so good.
All right.
So good.
It's going to be a draw, but Tani, let's just
Okay,
go
great.
Oh, what is
Your
I'm
last
nervous.
option.
What if I love this song so much.
I love it too.
That's track 1.
I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit.
Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop. I didn't though.
Been saying yes instead of no. I I saw you at the bus stop.
I didn't know. We didn't get a winner, of course.
No, you both just need help. Hobbies.
Georgie Tony, thank you so much for coming in. You've made our
Favourite
day.
quiz of all time.
We'll come up with another one, maybe next time, evermore, yeah?
Yes, the dopamine is
Done.
real.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Now, Jack, I want to bring something up with you. Yesterday, I said in my swooping statement that dry cleaning is too expensive, that I'd spent $80. I go once a year, and I was alarmed at how expensive it was. And you did not bat an eyelid. So during that chat, I said, can you tell me how much you spend?
Because I go to the dry cleaner a lot. Like, whatever I've worn Saturday night out to the club or after dinner goes to the dry cleaner Monday morning.
All right. I just want to ask a few questions. You have furnished me with your invoices, your receipts.
I know, I went through my statements. God, that's a confronting task. Going through bank statements, it's grim, man.
Isn't it? It's particularly grim when there's well in excess of $1,000 here that you've spent at a dry cleaner's.
That's in 12 months, though.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got a few questions, actually. I mean, I'm not a forensic accountant, but there's 6 months missing, and I think you're hiding stuff from me. But I'm happy to kick off a investigation.
This is ridiculous.
This is the theme from Quincy MD, who was a forensic medical doctor. And he was known for getting to the bottom of great mysteries. And the great mystery here is how you can spend $1,000 on dry cleaning. I'm going to say that's every 6 months because of the missing factors.
Okay.
Got a few questions.
Shoot.
What is the cheapest thing that you dry clean? Or the most ordinary thing? I saw T-shirts.
Yeah, probably a T-shirt. Like yesterday, I told you after work yesterday, I went straight to the dry cleaner to pick up a T-shirt I had dry cleaned on the weekend. And I actually got there and I read the tag because it was new and it says, do not dry clean or wash. So I said to my lovely friend behind the counter, I said, hey, I can't dry clean this, but can you just hand wash it for me? It's hand wash only. And she said, of course. So I had her hand wash it.
Okay, I'm going to make a few assumptions here, and might be wrong. Do you have a laundry?
Yeah.
Do you have a washing machine?
Yes.
Is it a front loader or a top loader?
Front loader.
So you've got all the tools that you need.
No, but...
Do you have a supermarket near you where you could buy nappy sand or...
Oh, and I've got the, Vanish spray, but it's just so much easier, Swanee, to, drop it off there. And if it's something like a friend's makeup or a bit of espresso martini, I get anxious that it won't come out in the washing machine. So, therefore, I support local businesses like the fabulous dry cleaner near me.
You tell yourself that.
And I know that when I get it back, it's going to be crisp, it's going to be steamed. I know that they'll get the stain out.
Jack, you don't have $2,000 a year to spend on cleaning T-shirts. I am your friend / guardian. Can I teach you how to do laundry? You will save so much money and your clothes will be fine.
No, but then what about my...
Do you know to clean whites on a very hot wash?
Yeah, I did that one time and my acne T-shirt shrunk.
That's not possible.
No, it did.
It's
I felt
cotton.
it was tighter. No, it did. I'm telling you.
Maybe you've had too many...
What?
I don't know. Just maybe too many.
Oh, it's me. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Maybe it's just too many hangovers and it's not...
I've got the puff.
It's not the T-shirt's fault. Listen, I'm going to take you through how to wash. And Wendy, if you're listening, you failed your son on this. He should not be spending... He's got to earn $3,500 to pay for his dry cleaning every year.
My other argument is I've got these fantastic, linen pants that have a middle seam. I can't do that.
No,
dry
that's
cleaner
fair.
have to do that.
That's fair. But
Yeah.
you don't need to dry clean them either. You can wash them and take them to get pressed. It's about $7.
2 birds, 1 stone, man.
For 5 times the amount. Oh, my God. I cannot deal with you.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.